Yo, what's up, guys? I'm gonna do an arena run, solo arena. I already have it recorded, so I'm just gonna talk over the recording. And basically, I'm gonna have three parts. It's gonna be a complete rank 3 solo arena, which is what a majority of players I'd say that were in the closed beta for a long time will say that this was definitely where it picks up and it gets really hard, just because they're playing constructed decks, and also the conditions can sometimes be really in the constructed deck's favor. But let's see what happens. Um, Here we go, without further ado. I'm going to try to explain my picks. I pick a little bit fast at times, and I'm really sorry about that, but just know if I pick extremely fast, that probably means that that pick is the obvious choice there. I hope this will help some of you out in Solo Arena. I probably won't make very many of these videos for Solo Arena, because I don't think it's as interesting as Versus Arena, but I wanted to do one at least, and maybe I'll do one more when I get rank 1, which will be very soon. And without further ado, here we go. So here I'm gonna pick an assassin because I'm tryhard, and assassin's always been my bay. Assassin's just crazy good. Here I'm thinking about Quinn Burglar and Munda Stone, but I really shouldn't have thought about it that much, or Munga Stone as I should call it, because you know. But that card, Munda Stone, just completely can win a game all by itself in Arena. It really is just the bread and butter card. I picked Black Sep. I guess he was just way better. Fighters Guild and Thieves Guild I was thinking about, and I ended up going Fighters Guild. I run through it in my head a bit, like what would be the best in every situation. Royal Sage I go over Ransack, but Ransack was a solid second choice. They both weren't really good picks, but yeah. I think here I go Moment of Clarity. There's just too unreliable for me to get weapons with Master of Arms. Here I think I go Soul Rest, but I could go Snaketooth. It depends. Okay. Here, I think I go Glenumbra, but not 100% sure. Glenumbra looks like the better pick, though. If I don't go Glenumbra, I'm going to be disappointed in myself. Okay. Here I go Black Sap, easily. He's just a really, really strong card. Here I go Reaper. I should, at least. Here I go Crocodile. He's the obvious choice. Here I go Lightning Bolt. It's the obvious choice. Okay, that took me way too long. Here I go Territorial Viper. It was a little bit of a choice between that and Dres Renegade. Hopefully that'll go off the screen soon, by the way. I hope it does at least. Here I go Ever Steward, I believe. It's just a better pick. It should not have took me this long to choose it. Thieves Guild Recruit easily. Dumber Nightblade easily. Lesser Ward easily. Dwarven Sphere I think is the best pick here because okay, yeah. Arcanist easily, another Reaper easily, Warmasu easily, Frenzied Witchman easily. I could try to go blue for the Cunning Ally, but for those pen picks it's not worth it. Camhorn Sentinel easily, Navigators, yeah, easily. Thieves, no, I think actually this is a really hard choice. I don't know if I go Thieves Guild or if I go Lightning Bolt, but it's one of those two. For sure. Okay, Lightning Bolt. Decided to go for more of the damage, more of the Prophecy procs. Smuggler, another's, oh, Lesser Ward. Thought I would go Stewart. I looked at my deck to see if I had weapons to go at Spymaster or Death Enablers, but I didn't, so I go ahead and go Moonlight and Werebat. Green Pack Stalker, easily. Okay. Let me see something just real quick. Oh, it's not even on the screen when I'm recording. So that's good. You guys can't see what I see. I go with the strength only, the mono color first, because I think that's usually the easiest AI is if they have a mono color. So all 3 drops, I'm gonna keep that. I'm pretty sure that's 3 drops, pretty much as solid as you get. Here I'm just gonna pass. I think that's what I would do. So I can already see it's just red. He's completely face Mork, as you would like to call it. Here I'm probably going to queue out. Yeah, I remember this part. Mistake. For some reason I thought he gained 2 HP. That was just fish. And that mistake, like even making a small mistake like that is huge. So really just a massive mistake on my part. Here I decided to play the Arcanist with Ward over Fighters Guild because I wanted to trade 2 for 1. Well, technically 2 for 2, I guess, but the spell I get off it's really nice, and this guy's completely aggro, so as long as I just survive, I'll win. He had that to proc the ward, which is really unfortunate for me. And now just straight up SM Nord. Okay. Here, I can't remember what I do here. Actually. Alright, well, I'm just going to trade that. Let's see what spell I get first. I get Firestorm. I'm thinking about, do I want to play for tempo or do I want to play for spell? I think about it a little bit, but then I decided it's just worth it. He only has 2 cards in hand. Let's go ahead and just get rid of the 3-1 and the 1-1. That animation, Greatgasm. Alright. Still just going face.
I'll take the vanguard.
That's a little scary. It's actually extremely scary. Can't remember what I decided. Okay, I go Cunning Ally, see if I get the, I would have got it last turn, by the way. But, did not get it this turn. Feels bad, man. Go Fighters Guild Recruit, I guess.
If I fall,
Yeah.
the Hist will reclaim me.
I guess I just want to stop this Smorg as best as I can.
Take on my clan, you take on me.
And then here's where you're going to see AI does sometimes mess up. He is going to completely go face here instead of allowing like his 3-1 to kill my lethal. Although if he gets some charges, I could die pretty freaking easily at 7 HP. And I do not have very much strain in this deck. I'm going to go ahead and put out the Reaper. I felt like it was the best play. I did think about it a little bit, but Reaper here is just super solid. I might want to pause this eventually and like rewatch and see if there's a better play, but it just felt like it was the best play. It allows me to keep 2 minions on board. He only has 1 minion. All I gotta do is eventually set up to where I don't die from that lane, and I should be fine. Really luckily get a Prophecy here, which would make it very easy to not die from that lane. Alright, check for runes first.
Stand fast.
I think I shackle him, but I'm not for sure. Oh, I Lightning Bolt him. I really did not want that guy to hit my face ever, or any chance of hitting my face.
What have we here?
See what I draw for that. That's good. Want as many guards as possible. Play a Nightblade next. Set up to where I can trade into something. My left lane's already fine. Like, the main thing, you want to put guards in your right lane because your right lane's very hard to defend. Whereas left lane, as long as you just have really high stats, you're typically fine, aside from charges. Can't remember if I get so scared here that I play a charge in that lane or not. I don't think I do. I think the best play here is to utilize the Dune Smuggler. I want to check for runes first, because red can't get runes that allow him to... I should have attacked with 2-1 for the 1-2, by the way. That was a mistake.
There are ill winds this day.
Yeah, because I just want a guard in both lanes, and I think that'll keep me safe.
Strengthen my courage.
I only have 3 HP, so any kind of charge right now could kill me. That most likely could have killed me if he had something to go alongside of it.
I'll man the wall.
Okay. Is this lethal? Okay, it could be lethal. And I know red doesn't really have, any prophecies that are absolutely amazing. Like in 2 prophecies, I don't think he can kill me in 2 prophecies as red. In 3 prophecies he can, but 2 I believe he can't. Alright. 1-0 so far. Got my quest done. Sorry about that, it's just gonna take me like 2 seconds to click on that gold. The first part of this video is going to be quite a bit longer than the second part and the third part, unfortunately. At least I think it will be. Here I believe I go Moment of Clarity. That card's insane. You can just pick a card for any situation. Desperate Conjuring's still pretty decent, but pretty sure I go Moment of Clarity. Wisdom of Ancients can be okay if you can guarantee you get drained to get some healing in. Oh, I go Desperate Conjuring. Oh, I already had a Moment of Clarity. I didn't want to, I think. I think that's why. And now my strategy, I don't want to do the doubles, so there's double Spell Sword and there's double Mages. Usually the doubles, I might be all in my head, but usually the doubles are stronger than the singles. I always feel like that's just a fact about Solo Arena, but I don't want to say it is because I'm not 100% for sure. So I'm going to face my Lizard Brother, OS Komodo. I think, yeah, usually, like, as long as I have 3 drops, I'm solid. If it's anything above 3, though, if I have Magic Pod, I'll keep a 4 drop, but if I don't, anything higher than that anyways, I'm tossing back. If I'm going first, I typically won't keep anything higher than a 3 drop. Like, there's no reason to keep a 4 drop if you're going first, but if you're going second with the Magic Pod, it's basically 3 drops, that's fine. Here I'm probably going to play Black Separate, yeah, to contest that. That's perfect for the ward. That's why I didn't want to ward first. I wanted to make sure in case he played something more of a threat that I could ward for that, which worked out perfectly for me.
Teach you to mess with me.
And oh yeah, I decided Desperate Conjuring to go ahead and get value out of that. And that's some really huge value. AI making a mistake, like AI will do occasionally, playing that, unless you didn't have anything else in Sam, which is very possible. Pretty sure I play Thieves Recruit to see what I get off of it first, and then I play Frenzied Witch on the cat. I'm playing these guys in the right lane because I already have enough stats in the left lane. My left lane is set. Now I want you guys to know, in that last game, that one little mistake I made at the beginning with playing the Frenzied Witchman actually made that game close. If I didn't make that mistake, that game would not even been anywhere near that close. So just small mistakes in this game can really cost you hugely. So really pay attention to your play. Like that small mistake from me last game really made that game a lot harder than it needed to be.
My magic is my
Scales move in shadow.
I decided to set up the 5-1 rather than try to set up to where I can kill that 1-4 somehow. I don't think there really was a way anyways. Got pretty punished here. Not too badly punished, but the cat dying is obviously not good for me. The Reaper is a really good draw of the rune. Pretty sure I'm gonna play it. Yeah, I don't really like. I can't guarantee I'm gonna get something really good off the Moment of Clarity. That's just really strong tempo.
Come no closer.
Okay, run that in there. Kill out the 2-1, 2-2 with the 2-1. Run the Thieves Guild into his face. Cliff Racer. That'll let me draw a card. Thank you, computer. That's a really good draw as well. Probably gonna play a 3-drop first, then I'm gonna play the Royal Sage. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Probably going to move the 5-1 over to trade with the 4-4, and then I'm gonna play the Royal Sage. Well, actually, play the Royal Sage first, and then trade. Yeah. Let's see what I get.
See you're in need of my wisdom.
Breakthrough, generate, lethal. It's pretty bad Royal Sage,
Come no
but
closer.
I mean, it's still a 4 for 4 with an upside, so it's not bad. Too bad. I know green, purple can't really deal with the 6-2 with a Prophecy outside of Mummify, so I don't really want to play around that, so I go ahead and attack first. Just to see if there's something bigger he can play with the Prophecy that I want to trade it 6-2 into first, instead of trading into the other thing. And then this should be game, unless he gets a rune that saves him, but that would be pretty hard to do when I have Lightning Bolt and Viper. Double Lightning Bolt now, so that should highly be GG. I'm semi-retarded, so I don't mean that. I shouldn't have said the R word, but yeah, I'm just talking about myself, so I think it's fine. But I had to count that up for a semi-second. Asian math. Okay. I actually probably was just looking at the board at first, to be completely fair. Deshaun Avenger, hands down, best pick there. So here I either go Warrior or Battle Mage next. I think I decided to go for Warrior because I feel like Battle Mage can get some pretty crazy things with some weapon synergy, whereas Warrior, it's a lot harder for AI to have a really good start as Warrior, in my opinion. All you have creatures here, actions cost 1 less. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's one of the main things that's cool about Solo Arena, is just having cool things like that. So obviously I'm going to toss back a 7-drop. There's no reason to ever keep that. I have a pretty solid start here. Also another thing, like that's the thing, I know this is completely random because actions costing 1 less is extremely bad for Warrior. Warrior does not run very many actions at all, so yeah, that doesn't really help him. It actually probably helps me more than it helps him, and he has a constructed deck, right? Like,
My blade is thirsty.
alright. Here I'm probably going to play Black Sap Protector after running that in, just to allow the trade. I want to play, I was thinking about playing that to get a more favorable trade, but I decided not to because I want to play a 2-drop with another 2-drop next turn.
Who's causing trouble?
I think here I play the Crocodile and the Thieves Guild Recruit.
What have we here?
Play the Thieves Guild Recruit first, see what I draw. Actually, I might Conjuring him. I forgot that it reduces it by 1 cost. Okay, I decided not to. So I just want more board presence right now. I want to empty this hand as much as possible. I can Conjuring in a bit if I really need to. I also have Last Sword. Chieftain's Banner is really scary. It's a very strong card. Yeah, Stone Throw. Still not too bad for me. He had to drop a card just to do that. To take care of a 2-drop, you had to use a 3-drop, technically. I think here I'm going to attack in, then I'm going to Desperate Conjuring. But I should Cunning Ally first, if I'm going to do that. Okay.
Let's shed some light on the
Alright. That's pretty good for me.
Move in shadow.
There's a very low chance Cunning Ally goes off in this deck, but because she did, that's very good. Alpha Wolf is very, very bad, but it's not. Actually, I think it actually is possibly the worst outcome of that Desperate Conjuring, in all honesty. I have Territorial Viper for that Ogre, so that's not too bad. Although I won't be able to use it yet. Orc, not Ogre. Oops. That sounds extremely racist for me to call it an Ogre. Okay, I guess I fire roll. No, I don't do that. Yeah, that would not have been smart. Might as well take the free trade first, and I can firebolt him if he trades in. What do I do here? Probably play the... I think I play him in the right lane. It doesn't make any sense to play him in the left lane.
The ambition of the Telvanni knows no one.
Oh, okay. Now it makes more sense. I want to make him swap lanes so then I can still sword him next turn to get the kill off on the 6/7 Orc. Fireball, punished to the fullest extent. Black Sap's pretty good. I played it in my right lane. I don't really value HP high enough to care too much about that. Got a little fortune on that draw, but even if I didn't, I had ways to deal with him pretty easily. Here I'm going to play him, then I should play the Still Sword and Last Word on the 4/2 would be the really nice play. Just falls into my lap. He only has 1 card left, so in his hand, so it's looking really, really good for me in this position.
Can't you see I'm busy?
teach you to mess with me.
Just all about card advantage. I don't really care about losing HP or runes.
Close ranks. Let nothing through.
This is a little unfortunate. AI making mistakes, as they will do.
Meet your doom.
I'm going to Reaper this and then trade the 3/2 in, and then I'm going to hit him in the face with my 7/1. I felt like it wasn't risky enough to play around runes at the moment. Alright, luckily he didn't get a Prophecy.
Come on, then. Entertain me.
Mainly just because I'm at 11 HP. I feel safe until I'm around.
You take on me.
From prophecy wise, I feel safe until I'm around, like, against red, purple at least, until I'm around probably 7-ish HP, I'll feel safe.
Can't you see I'm busy?
Pretty much just going for lethal. I know I don't have it, I'm off by just a bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and trade in. At least I believe I trade in. Thank goodness I traded in. Play the Soul Rest, get some value off of him, play the Rune Bat for Drain, and I'm going to play the Navigator, see if I draw off of it. And then just end turn. There's no point to use a Firebolt here. It's not going to do anything.
Been too long since I've embraced my rage.
This is a little scary. With just, I think like 1, right? Because 7. So, wait, did he have lethal there? No, he was 1 off. And then I got that off the Prophecy anyways. Okay. If he actually had lethal and computer missed lethal, that would have been pretty funny. Alright, we had lethal. So there you go. There's the first part of the series. I'm going to make 3 more parts. Sorry that the first part's going to be a little bit longer. I hope you guys can enjoy it. Hope it shows you how to do solo arena and how to beat it and such. And rank 3 is what I'm at right now, so it's a pretty challenging solo arena run. I think I go Wordcraft. Wordcraft is insane. For arena. Thank you guys. See you next time on part 2, and I love you all.